yourself another girl to scrap over, one who's over 16.
Age is only a number. It's how you feel.
What, you reckon?
You're lucky I'm not collecting you from some police cell. Luring her to the garage, what were you thinking?
Look, I'm not stupid.
Ah, that's what our Debbie used to say, innit? Now look what's happened to her.
Well, he was stupid enough to let that long street get the better of you. What did you do? Lie down and roll over?
You jumped me, didn't you?
Yeah, I'd have done the same if I'd have caught you with my underage sister.
So what are you going to do about it?
Nothing, unless you go near that kid again. Then I'm going to shop you to your Uncle Zach.
Not only is Victoria too young for you, she's also too messed up. Look, next time, find someone your own size to snog or tie a knot in it. That girl is strictly off limits.
What are you doing back?
Think you was the police, did you? After you for putting Arron in a coma.
It was fine when we left him.
She's winding you up. You didn't do that much damage. Anyway, he's all bone from the neck up.
He'll have an headache, maybe, but he was taking advantage.
Of some helpless females who deserves a good kicking. Sadder and sadder.
We'll do whatever it takes to keep you safe.
Then do one. Both of you out my life.
I just want to make it quite clear that I was completely unaware of the great chutney swindle.
Yeah, well, if I thought you were, you'd be fired by now.
I got the magazines you wanted. I had to snap a Marlon's copy, but the shop will stock it from next week.
Job section's in the back, darling.
I've already got one.
Look at managerial positions in the hospitality business and we'll talk about a place of your own.
And for the main event, ta-da! Front page, pole position.
Oh, my hair's a nightmare.
Dad, you don't just look furtive, you look furtive and constipated.
I thought I made myself clear that I wasn't to be in any publicity shots.
You'd need a magnifying glass to see you, darling.
Oh, the editor called. They want to do an at-home-with feature, you know, kids, pets, that sort of thing.
You get on to them right away, Nicola. And you tell them when I say I want copy approval, I mean it.
So that's a no, then?
I'll be right back.
It's not as if he's got two heads or something, is it? What's his problem?
He just doesn't like cameras, he never has.
And I won't be wanting this.
Your mum insisted.
She can go hang herself for all I care.
Friday the 13th, there's a crossbow in the office. I'd watch you back if I was you.
Hey, we've not just missed the boat. It's dropped anchor. Look at this.
Acres of publicity for Natasha Wilde.
What did I tell you about preparation, or the lack of it, being the key to poor performance?
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I've come for my first instalment of free tea and cakes. I'll have a large slice of your Victoria sponge.
I'll make that too.
And I'll have a chocolate eclair and a large coffee.
A coffee for me and a custard slice.
Hang on. I only promised compensation to the afflicted.
I thought that would be the least you could do. And you should know, if it weren't for your poor innocent twins, we would be boycotting this establishment.
Here. We'll see you right, Betty. We'll see you right.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, if you hadn't sabotaged the master plan, it could be you in the next issue with Natasha. A feature on her chutney maker extraordinaire.
He has a point, Betty. Enjoy your tea. I think you might find that you've won a Pyrrhic pickled victory.
Vic. If you think you'll keep us away from each other by smacking him, you're thicker than you look.
It was all over. You had to do something.
I wanted him to be. You got a problem with that?
Look, don't do this, please. Look, don't throw yourself away on someone like that. You're way too good for him.
But not good enough for you.
I didn't mean that.
Is one way you could stop me seeing Arron?
But it's not going to happen.
Got mascara on in these photos? Oh no, because you already look like a girl.
Can I have your autograph? Right there, on your mum's chest.
My mum said she's an old tart. Used to be plastered all over the papers without her clothes on.
No, she's not!
This is only a pit stop. We were starving.
Okay, fine. You go out, make your deliveries, you come back, and we both go and see Ashley.
Oh, I wouldn't if I were you. He only has to step onto consecrated ground and his head spins 360 while he projectile vomits green goo.
That's just me after one of Lexi's curries.
Fine, I'll just tell you when we're getting married.
Out with it.
What, here? You're not my type.
You look more like the condemned man than the blushing bridegroom.
I've just got a lot on, that's all.
I've seen you with Chaz and I've seen you with her, and it's not the same.
We're getting married. And in case you're wondering, you're on best man detail, so you better get used to it.
I don't know. One minute you're dead set on spending more time with Terry, the next you're organising sleepovers for the explorers.
Well, I made a commitment to the kids, so I'm going to stick to it. And I booked the village hall. Look, we'll make an adventure of it. We can feed them beans round a campfire, tell them a ghost story and shove them in their sleeping bags.
Insurance, red tape, it'll be a bureaucratic nightmare.
No, I've looked it up on the internet. And long as we've got enough adults per child, signed consent forms and access to a lavvy, we'll be fine.
Well, I'll look into it.
Right. Look, I've printed out some sample forms. All we need is the parents' consent.
A sleepless night looking after a herd of flatulent homesick kids. I can't wait.
No, it was Jamie I added him for, not you, Mrs. Wilde. No, you just got caught up in the crossfire, as it were.
Oh, well, an apology might be a good start, Betty, because you nearly ruined my shooting party.
Consider it given. And I hope to go to my grave without ever mentioning the word chutney ever again. Even though it was one of my Seth's favourites.
What a shame, because I was thinking of selling your chutney under the Home Farm brand.
You were?
But if you're not interested, have to respect your decision.
No, I'm sure we can work something out.
Oh, I'm sure we could, Betty. I'll see you in the morning. Bye-bye now.
A cast iron excuse to fire the old boot and you don't take it.
Look, as long as we have Betty regurgitating every juicy chunk of gossip, we'll never need to hire a PR.
Betty Eggleton, the scullion of spin.